Really good. Waiting for people to show up. We're waiting also for Sensei Klaus.
Thanks so much for being here, man.
No problem. Can you guys hear me?
Yep. All good.
Just making sure my headphones are working. What?
I cannot hear what you're saying.
Can you hear me now?
Yep. Yeah, better now.
Yeah. Okay.
But there is
better now. All right.
It's coming.
There's an echo?
I can hear myself.
Hold on. Is it better now?
Yep. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
there's no echo, right?
No echo. Yeah. Hi.
Renjis, we were hoping to have you in having you in a shoot this past weekend, man. But I didn't see your messages until we were already on the day of, or should I say, I didn't know that you messaged until the end of our second shoot date. Didn't have a chance to even look at it until I think yesterday, or the day before, whenever I messaged you. So sorry that we missed you.
It's
But
all right.
there'll be more.
All right. That sounds good.
Well,
I went to the camp and I don't know, like some weird stuff happened and I got sent home. So, but I have to get more work now.
anything that we can help with?
Well, not really. I just gonna apply for some jobs, but it was weird. Still a little bit upset about it. I was originally working at the camp for like with the teenagers, and then my former boss switched me over to CLC, which was middle schoolers, so I can teach film. And he thought it'd be better because since it's my first year, it'd be better to work in an open space. So then my boss became this guy who was also new to working at a camp, and I don't know. I felt at like now I feel like him like being nice and everything with me was like I don't know. But he sat me in the office with some guy that I've never seen before, and I had some problems going on at home. So the day before, I talked to the social worker that was on camp, and I don't. I guess she was telling them everything, which I don't think she should. So this guy and my ex boss were pretty much telling me that in the cafeteria when I'm eating, I don't look happy or anything. So they thought that maybe next year would be better, and I got sent home, but I'm not gonna go back there. They were asking like a bunch of uncomfortable questions about my personal life. So
That's not cool
a little
that they would essentially
not.
make a decision for you based on stuff that's happening in your personal life. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it sucks too. It sucks too because when I got switched over to CLC, and the guy gave me my workshop for film, I didn't have to do anything to the workshop because it wasn't staff week yet. It was only pre-camp, so I didn't have to start anything. And the office was up and running in like an hour when I got the keys. And just throughout pre-camp and stuff, I worked really hard. And whenever like I didn't have anything to do, I would ask for like more work. And like it's kind of upsetting because especially with COVID, since we were all locked in our house, like I made a lot of good friends there. Like I'm kind of missing a lot of that now too. But it upset me too because Jan, when you offered me, when you told me about the episode, I had other people like contacting me as well for other projects, and like I turned like almost everything down because I was going to camp, and then I just come back home like 2 weeks. So I feel like that guy wasted my time. But I'm better now. How many people are supposed to join?
Well, we're waiting for Michael as well for Sensei Cloud, but we can work meanwhile. And yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, but this is why we can use the app to um, we can use the app and you can contribute through it.
Mhm.
Then you drop there for a second. I was telling Vengeance that we're sorry to. We're here for him, but in the same time, he can continue contributing to JFH through the app, and that's why the mission is live. The mission that we shot for on the weekend. So the show must go on, and the show goes on, and
Show must go on.
that
Definitely.
that's why we are here to test the app. The app, I believe, it's in a different state since you last time saw it, Vengeance. So I look forward to hearing your feedback. As usual,
Also,
we're testing on justforheroes.app. These meetings are being recorded. We're testing on justforheroes.app, and I will just let you either go online or download,
Hey Siri.
add it to your home screen. And hi, Creator. How are you?
Creator, what's going on? It's good to see you, man. Sitting next to my little sister's here too. Hey Siri.
Hi, I think he's at work. So,
How are you today?
Good.
My son says hi too, Creator. Thank you so much for the shirts, man. As you can see, Andre's rocking one right now.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, it's great to see, and
We put your shirt in the scene on Monday. It's already in the series.
yeah. So
It's fun times.
yes.
All right. Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm jumping onto justforheroes.app right now. Andre, do you want us to do?
Yes.
Do you want us to make new profiles with tests?
It would be great if you can do it.
Okay. And Creator, if you can mute, thank you.
I muted you, Creator, in case you can come back with the audio as well. Please unmute yourself. So justforheroes.app.
my other phone broke, so I'm stuck on like a really crappy one right now.
Well, the app is supposed to work
You
in
guys hear me?
any conditions, so I look forward to hearing your feedback on what's the specifications of the phone and how does it work in the browser. Yeah, justforheroes.app, and go to the watch page and see how the watch page behaves. And in the same time, yes, Jen, all of you create new test accounts with the prefix test in brackets, and go through the whole flow, through the completion of the mission flow, and also to the watch page to see how it works, how it behaves, and what's missing. This is the next functionality that we're gonna roll out. We have watch page and challenges remaining as big functionality, and in the rest, anything that needs to be cleaned or improved, we're here for feedback. So please, hi Sensei Klaus, thank you for being here.
Hey,
So just for
Klaus, thank you for coming.
just for heroes.app, and let me know if you have any issues with the watch page and how it behaves. Again, I would like for everyone to pay extreme attention to how much storage your phone has, how much memory, because we're getting into as close to the to automating also the upgrade version of the app. So I'm interested into those kinds of things before we test that. Any questions? I think not. So let's keep this short and sweet because it's summer and I think everyone has things to do. And I appreciate all of you being here. So just for heroes.app, create new accounts and see how the page, how the watch page behaves. Again, please pay a good attention and also report to me via chat or in an email of the specs of your phone.
When I search the page, it won't search. I don't know if I'm putting it in right.
Excuse me, what page are you on and what are you searching for?
I said
And I
just for heroes.app on Safari.
okay. Can you repeat that?
Huh? Just for heroes.app, and I'm searching it up on Safari.
Okay, I'm gonna put it in the chat, so it's not loading in your.
No.
Can you take a screenshot of it?
Yes.
Thank you. And what phone do you have?
iPhone.
Yeah, I have a hard time hearing what you're saying, so if you can please just
I'm using an iPhone.
okay. What version
Can
of
you hear me?
iPhone? Yes, I can hear you now.
7. I think this is a 7. Pretty sure.
I am back. I don't know why this keeps crashing on me.
Okay, so
I'm gonna send it to you.
Vengeance, the link is in the chat. Can you just click on it and see
Okay.
it? I'm gonna,
Yeah, that's what I'm about to do.
okay, I put it again in the chat.
It's in the Instagram chat, right?
What? No, the link to the app. No, it's in the chat for. It's in the chat for the.
Yeah, I got it.
The Zoom chat.
Oh, I see the mistake. I forgot to put the E.
Oh yes, so it's misspelled. Awesome. Thank you. Good to report that I was just for heroes. Okay, so that's not an issue.
We're making new accounts, correct?
Yes, a new account and use the prefix test.
Okay.
That's easier for me to delete the test data after. David, I was interested, but if you cannot speak, maybe you can write. I was interested how it felt to use the app while shooting and while being on set.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was fun. How did it behave? Did you have any issues?
No issues.
Okay, cool. It's great to hear. So you used it practically for logging into your account and then shooting some content and uploading it?
Yeah. I didn't shoot. I didn't. Oh, hold on. I didn't shoot no content on my phone really. I just was able to like scroll past and look at it and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, Amber Alert.
Yeah, Amber Alert. Well, I assume that's why the internet behaves so weird, because everyone's like, it's 97 degrees, so everyone's using the AC.
Hey, Andra, just so my phone keeps on crashing while I'm using the app. So Jordy is testing the app for me next to me.
Okay.
And so it's looking great on her phone. But what specifically should I have her do on the watch page?
Oh, on the Amber Alert? How it behaves.
Yeah, let me check it out. That's a good description.
Okay, you're going in and out, but I'm just gonna have her look around the watch page.
Yes, and also your Zoom keeps on coming on and off, so I assume there's a problem with your phone.
Yeah, you're going in and out, and I heard you say that I'm going in and out. So she's gonna test the watch page, and I'll stay on as long as I can. And if I can't hear you, I'll come back on.
Anyone else? How's going, Vengeance? Were you able to? I see two people created a new account, so that's awesome.
So when I try and like record like a mission or something, the camera is black completely.
Are you on your phone on Zoom as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, it won't work with the to upload.
Okay.
See how upload works. Upload should work. So as we know, this is an iOS limitation. You cannot use the camera at the same time, and Zoom is using it, even though you have it stopped, but it's considered that output is used by Zoom. So just use the upload functionality, or if you have other device, log in there on the app.
Okay.
Like, you will notice if you're on Instagram and you want to watch a video, it stops when you cannot do it when you're on Zoom, or it stops when you receive a call and all that. That has to do with the device. It's nothing from the app. We need better devices. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I took note of it. Sensei, how's the watch page?
Everything looks good on my end.
Were you able to play the videos? And Jen, yes. Jen, if you can hear me,
It seems like Jordy is smoothly going through it right now.
Okay.
It's a little laggy, but
She said it's a little laggy. Yeah, she's getting a.
probably because of the internet connection.
Yeah, she's getting a lag, but maybe that's the same type of lag I'm getting from
Wait, can I see?
from Zoom.
Can I see myself?
I can play the videos. I just watch ragdolls.
Oh, okay. Jen, I'm interested from you in the production on the watch page, in the production slider. Because what's in production now, it's the
Yeah, that
Well, I'll check it in 1 second.
and Sensei, because you have an Android, I'm also interested into your feedback. I mean, I'm always interested into your feedback, but mainly because you have a different device.
Cheers. So I'm on the page now. I've tried all the videos. They're not doing that thing where they play at the same time anymore, so that's a big plus. I'm not sure when that got. I think she talked about it a while ago. It seems to be working pretty well. At the moment, I'm messing with portrait and landscape because most of these are supposed to play in portrait. And if I switch it sideways, I can still get it to work, but it's kind of hit or miss, if that makes sense.
I hear you. So yes, this reminds me, we have we had this, so we need to make sure to send it back to Dev. The app should always be in portrait mode. Thank you.
Yeah,
If
cheers.
it's in portrait mode, then it won't play around when you it won't.
So here's the trick. Some outside videos, like right now I'm looking at the Watch the Hate one, that plays landscape because that's shot in landscape and that's not ours, you know, Jan's in it. But that kind of had its own origin. So that's going to be a trick going down the line, is when we're kind of hosting videos for other people that are shot in that format.
Okay.
You know, because anything we do, we can put in portrait, essentially Instagram style. But again, stuff like Watch the Hate, that's not us. We got into that, but it wasn't our thing.
I hear you.
So yeah, they shot landscape, and it plays fine, but it is different.
Yeah. Well, Jen, if you hear us, this should be solved with the app staying in portrait mode. But
I'm listening. I'm testing. Autumn and Jordy are testing right now. Autumn just found something on her phone, but otherwise it plays smoothly on hers. Jordy but she has 5G. Jordy and I don't, and and I have full bars, but again, I've been having trouble on Zoom. So
Yeah, full bar.
you have full bars too. Jordy also has full bars.
It's like video we're skipping.
Oh, okay. Now Autumn is getting a bunch of skipping in a video on 5G. On episode. No, that's episode 2. No, that's episode 3. So on episode 3, she's getting a bunch. That's episode 3. Juice is episode 3. Yeah.
So I have a question.
Thank you.
I heard Jordy saying she has a question. I'm interested in if her
Jordy, what's your question? Andrew wants to know your question.
Yeah.
You forgot your question?
Yes. Actually, no, not really. What do I do?
What do you do?
So I just watch the videos and that's it?
Well, what do you want to do?
Stock symbols.
So in other words, you need a tutorial. You need something that guides you through which buttons do what, right? That's what you're asking for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Asking about the universe. Asking about the universe.
Can you go back to the watch page for a second? And press the universe button. And which one, Andrea? On the in production?
Yes, in production, enter the album.
Can you press universe button there? Thank you. In character. Okay, the cast, in character, out of character. Prompts. Shoot your profile video. Content. No content yet for this episode. Okay. You want to press complete profile? And now you're on your profile page. Yeah.
Vengeance, how's the app since the last time you saw it?
I was not on
I'm not having any problems on it. I like it.
Hire, yeah, you can hire. You can hire, or you press hero.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were talking.
And this is how you can do missions.
So I don't get it. Do I actually go there?
Wait, Dan, question. Are you guys filming July 21st?
you watch that video, I'll tell you what that is.
What?
Can you say that again?
So you guys are filming in New York still on July 25th? I mean 21st, not the 5th.
That's a question for Jen. And can you please speak a bit louder? I don't know. It's the internet. It's the reception. I'm having a very hard time understanding what you're saying.
Is this better?
Not really.
Oh, it's the headphones. Hold on.
But if you have a question about the filming sessions, Jen is the best one to answer those questions.
You hear me better now?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
definitely. Can you ask your question again? Thank you.
Jan, are you guys still filming in New York on the 21st of July?
Jen? You're on mute.
Hey, I think my phone might even be overheating because it's so hot outside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So no, we're not shooting. We'll if we shoot anything, we might shoot. There's not really going to be any more extensive shooting this summer, but like from a professional production standpoint. But that we're still going to be like producing stuff community wide. To lead up to either later this year or early next year for the next season. But we have so much stuff that needs to be cut and put out for the storyline at this point. That's going to be the main focus.
Okay.
And you're more than welcome to use the any content on your own.
I can't hear you. Can you repeat that again?
Jen, correct me if I'm wrong. You're more than welcome to use the app if you want to shoot any content on your own and use the app to add it to your mission completion.
Yeah, man, we're balancing between shooting a series on AAA cameras and then integrating like our global cast at this point into that series. So it's really like the more stuff you make on your own, the easier it is for us to integrate your story into the larger universe. So that's always going to be a thing.
For the Vengeance limited series, you think? I don't know. You think we'd be able to put the?
Well, let's talk series stuff on the side because we only have like a half hour left on the app test. But any questions, please just message me. And I'm happy to answer all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, and I assume the content team will also start having some meetings. So those are great questions for the content team. Regarding the app test, if you've encountered any issues now, please let us know. And also, we're open to any feedback that you might have. Again, the world page is live on justiceforhire.app as well, on the public facing app. World missions are also live. And watch page, I want to launch watch page next. So now we're looking at that functionality. So any questions, any clarifications that are needed related to the options that you have on that page, please. Sensei, you said that Sensei, you said that the videos are not playing at the same time anymore. And other than that, have you found anything else? Other than that and the landscape mode and the portrait mode, is there anything else?
This is pretty vague feedback, but it's running pretty smoothly today for me.
Okay, good. That means that you're not your phone is not overheated or you're not on and your reception is good. Which
You know, I stuck in a drawer for half an hour before this.
Yeah.
It is not
So question on that. So Sensei, the videos are playing smoothly all the way through for you.
They're not even sold.
I didn't watch any all the way through, but I did
That's the
try
big
to
question.
the end.
The big question is actually having a full experience. So if you can watch one, like a short one, even the trailer is under a minute long. If you guys can watch one all the way through to make sure that the experience doesn't lag for you, that's going to be the real test.
Okay, I can do that.
And Jen, if you're there and you can look at the universe content for the Enter the Cowboy, we need to update that.
Yeah, I saw that it's blank, except for the profile video, which is correct. So, I mean, yeah, we can have a larger conversation on that, but I think right now it's fantastic because it's in production. We don't really know who's in it except for the people that showed up this past weekend.
Yes. Well, we will know if those who completed the mission would use the app to complete the mission. Meaning the Enter the Cowboy mission is live, so the more people are completing the mission on the app, we will have something to look at.
Yes, totally agree.
Not from the premium content that it was shot in person this past weekend, but from user generated, no?
Yep, 100% right.
Okay, so you listen, I mean, this will go on YouTube, so that's why I wanted to clarify. We have Guru also joining us.
So watching the whole videos and stuff on the app works perfectly. There's no lag for me. At least.
Great. Which episode, which content you watch?
Guru, thanks for joining, man.
I was watching the character trailers,
Okay.
the introductions.
Hey.
Hi, Guru. We're testing the watch page today. That's the next functionality that we're gonna roll out as soon as it's polished. So we're going through the watch page, see how the videos play, how the everything's aligned, everything works. The universe button. Any questions or on clear things that are not clear, we're here to address them from a functionality standpoint and also from a design standpoint as well. So if you can create a new account on justforheroes.app and go to the watch page, we look forward for your feedback.
They're going the right way. Andra, what is the next task?
The next task is complete the profile. If the complete profile button works on the universe, and the flow of completion of the profile, meaning click on the complete profile button, go change your update.
Get lost.
Okay. We'll do. Yeah, the button worked for Jordy.
Lost. You scrambled it.
So, but we didn't complete the flow. So let me try that right now.
Guru, how is it working for you?
Good. I'm just trying to find an email I haven't used already.
Not necessarily. I mean, you can just we tested the notification, so it will just bounce to the server, and I'll have them. But it's even better if you have an email that you haven't used yet.
Video worked great for Jordy just now. Now she's changing her cover.
Okay. Jen, please document how much memory you have and storage on your phone. So when
I actually think I have enough memory. I think it might be an overheating issue because the phone is still fairly hot and it's very hot outside. So, but I have like great reception. So, but Jordy's phone is also it was also overheating earlier. So I think both of us are going through the same challenge, and that might be affecting reception. I know it affects performance overall.
Okay. Okay. Vengeance, can you go through the world missions tab and see how that behaves? If you can join a mission or comment on what is already there.
Yeah.
Which watch page am I trying to look at? Am I looking at the, episode, the series, introduction, and all of that?
Any of it. Yes, in production,
Okay.
in production we have. So the watch page shows you the series, what's already out, what is currently in production, which is Watch the Hate and the Cowboy mission, and the collective journey and the other carousel, the in real life. Any of them, we're looking at what the performance is and how is the functionality, like the universe button, joining a mission from there. For example, the hero backup mission, which is on one of the episodes in production, Watch the Hate, and also anything else that you might find not clear.
Got it.
Yeah, can you send me a screenshot. So Jordy changed her photo, and it's properly sized in terms of like the dimensions are proper, but in the edit profile, she has a rectangular photo that does not fully fill up a circular icon. So that's a small cosmetic note. I know we've talked about that before as well. So that's but otherwise it looks great.
There you go.
Okay, great. It's interesting that we have Jordy, so she's in a different audience segment. So it's great to have as
I
much
have my own hero number.
as possible.
Yeah, I think that she just needed to be told what buttons do what and essentially why she's there. But I think that people who are more targeted in terms of they come to us because they know what we're doing and how we're I think they're going to be that much more. They're going to be paying a different type of attention once they get into the app. That they're going to be looking for how they can contribute. That doesn't discount what she's saying. All I'm saying is that there is a reality that is that differentiates her persona.
Okay, so the walkthrough did not show up for her, or she didn't pay attention to it?
I'm saying that she got in and didn't fully understand what buttons to press and why she should or shouldn't press certain buttons.
Oh, okay.
So I think that she was the thing she was looking for was a prompt and not a separate tutorial that's on a separate like page. But I think she's looking for an overlay, kind of like when you go into, let's say, a banking app, and the banking app says, "Hey, press here to see your account. Press here," like, and not just they do this in lots of apps. So I'm using a banking app as an example of a very like mundane experience that points you to how to use it. And so sometimes they'll have like little arrows pointing at different buttons with a description. So I definitely think that that's something that we've talked about that in the past, but I think that's going to be super important to guide people, especially those who are less savvy in the world of like fandom and live action role playing.
Awesome. So I think that having the same way as we added on the missions page, what are missions, the same way we need to do it on the watch page, what you can do in this page. Something like that.
Yeah, that's probably going to be important. But what I'm talking about is something else that, in addition to that should likely be on every page for the first time you go in, and that's it's the equivalent. It's what we're attempting to achieve with our pop-up. Mm-hmm. And so we're attempting to achieve that with our pop-up, and the pop-up is not as hand-holdy. So I think she's asking for something that really holds her hand. It says, press this button to do this, press that button to do that, and really just guides her through each page of the app. And a video would be, I think, is a great secondary guide. But and right now we're using them as like the one at the top of the missions page. We're using it as a primary guide, which is great. But I think that there's something that's even lower hanging fruit that we should think about, and we can do that post MVP. But I think it's inevitable. We're going to need that.
Yes. Okay, good. Well, it's 4:44, and I'm just we can end earlier, 4:45. We can end earlier if there's no other feedback for today's session. Next week, I want to go through the challenges functionality and test this small portrait mode from the watch page and what's left to be tested. So I think that we should be good after that. Yes, Guru, I see you have your hand raised.
I just wanted to give a little input of that one issue that we had mentioned, I think it was last week, about on the universe tab for the watch page on both series and in production. The letters are still off center.
Okay.
Overlapping the picture, pardon me.
Thank you. Yes, on Android, but not on iPhone. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. It will.
Correct.
I'll have to deploy that. Okay, good. Vengeance, how is it being on the app after some time?
Can you read that again, please?
How it feels to have the app and to see it after a break? Does it feel different? Is it straightforward? Do you know what you have to do? Do you need more? Do you have any
Yeah.
hits in using it?
I'm not having any problems using it. It's working fine, and it seems a bit too different from last time, which is good. Yeah, so far I'm enjoying it. Right now I'm just watching people's videos, but everything seems to be going fine for it.
Okay, great. Sensei, our amazing tester, as everyone else, because this is very important. Anything else besides the landscape mode?
I don't know. I'm still trying to break it at the moment. It's doing pretty well. The one thing I'd say, and this is probably going to be fixed when the app is fully developed, is that when I work on the profile page, if I add something and save it, the page reloads. But I think that's just something that's happening now because we're browser based.
Yes, you're right.
So that's there. It's what I found, but yeah, it does seem important.
Can you put this note in an email as well?
Yeah, I'm writing it now.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Cheers.
Well, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you next week. And if anything, you know where to find us.
All right.
Okay, have a good
Have a
one.
good day, guys.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.